Man got 85 overall team.
Yeah, team's just getting up there now.
Yeah, I see. Y'all on this song.
This cover 3, huh?
Ready, set. Alright. Let's do what we supposed to do, man. Am I getting the ball first? Somebody pick a number.
4.
Okay. Okay. Let's see how we act.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State.
Coach Avina's 9-0.
Bank Field here in Jacksonville.
Hey, what is going on?
Seen a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their
I played
way
him
out
after
of
you.
the tunnel.
No, I played Nice after you. Then I played him.
As their guys are ready to do battle between the Chicago Bears and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
I don't understand how I be getting holding calls and shit be on balance, bruh.
First play to the crib.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, man.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
So AG needed to see, bro.
Shit really ridiculous, my nigga.
I want that way.
50 wants the mic. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
See, if I can start fast offensively, then like everything else take care of itself.
A first down throw, Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A bad start.
Y'all said he is zone man. Oh yeah, he said he want to run the ball on the defense. Disgusting. He wouldn't want to do that.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
Yeah. Hurry up, Alvin.
Everybody starts snapping.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for, but now it's third down.
You're not doing that to Quan Alexander. It's not going to happen.
Tried to truck him, didn't he?
He did.
You've got to
Not
find
secure
a way
tackler,
to hold them under 20, because to me that's the
Power
magic number.
Yeah,
20 points
sad.
scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means you're
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and they will take over at the 29-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
too many
I knew I should have ran the ball and got better.
Who are you playing, BD?
And that last
Me.
one, that
I knew I should have ran so I can get closer to this field goal.
Meese?
Yeah.
Which Eddie did
And
you play?
I knew I should have ran it, bro.
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Joe Mixon with touchdown number 8 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
Yes, Sirski.
Justin Tucker for the extra point.
One's outside.
Kayvon Wallace is there. That's D-Boy. That's D-Roy. I made an adjustment the other day and it worked, so I'm sticking with that adjustment.
What was that?
Anytime anybody comes out against me in split backs, like in shotgun, I'm playing cover 0.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Pick.
The Bears
Chris
offense ready
Westry.
to go for their next drive. And still a lot of football to
You
be
got a
played
pick?
this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January.
Strap in your
If it
boy.
ended today, they would just be on the
Who's my boy?
outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Gotta
Yeah,
be
it
doing
was
that.
interesting in our meeting with the coaching
He's doing
staff
too much.
that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December is still left to play.
I'm gonna
They
throw
think
that
they can
thing
get it.
in
Made it
anyway.
very obvious to us that there's no playoff
You
talk
do
in
be
the
playing,
locker room
man.
right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Hope he would, bro.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, McCaffrey pushing
Who you playing?
forward for 3 up to the 48.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz and rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
I threw a pick that first for this.
He said we can't blow out everybody.
Who says it ain't gonna be a
So first,
Eddie, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And
3rd and 2, Darnold.
It
That
has
will be incomplete. That makes him now 0 for 2 here in the first quarter.
those
on
guys?
third down conversions.
And now
Let
they'll
us
look
play
to
our
their
game.
defense because they need them to step
Alright,
up.
so
they
just
don't
because
fall
you
further
said that,
behind
I'm
here in
fixing
the
to
early
close.
going.
Alright, bet.
look what you did, bro.
Here comes the Bears punter now.
Alright, bet.
As he's on to punt for the first time this
Who's covering
afternoon.
Hollywood?
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31
did it
yards.
to him.
And the Jaguars go on offense, first down
I'm
and
about
10.
to get in here and start popping off at the mouth.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but
Keep running that
right now
football,
where we
man.
stand in first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
I had it, was. I'm eating.
Every team has in their goals. All right. Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs.
We need to take a balloon.
Home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now, fighting for everyone possible to try to at least secure home field
one.
for the wild card.
That's
and
one,
the
Alvin.
divisional round.
You gotta stop.
A big play there
what am
on
I-
the option. 58
Oh, he got
yards.
AJ up in this one. 4th and 4 at the 47. I could go for it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I would never punt in this situation. Tried
So
to.
barely time to
I
catch
can
our
go
breath.
for
Here's
it.
First and
Check
10
the
just
rule.
outside
Why
the
you
red
call?
zone. Jackson from the shotgun. Open man is Higby, the tight end.
Stop
Man,
using that.
Lorenzo Carter got a
20 after a gain of just
dislocated
1. Give him maybe a
Woo.
yard, quite the opposite from the
You done
previous
for
big
them.
gainer. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Bears. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Read that down.
Let's come on his side of the field.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Darnold. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of of Christian McCaffrey. And now it's second down. Now a run with McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10.
That's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. They were able to shut down the run play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now.
TJ
Logan. The
Logan.
quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing here on third down.
Oh yeah, I never told y'all TJ Logan got another speed
In a
upgrade.
double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 21. And he will take this one home. It's
Yeah.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
13-0 right now.
Nope.
My favorite.
That's the interception. That means everybody
Shut
finds someone
up.
to block them legally, stay on your feet,
We
and
don't be
get it
talking
done.
this minute.
Touchdown.
We need to start harmonizing.
Somebody told him.
What you know about this right here? This one right here.
For the extra point.
Someone told PD he could sing.
Yes, sir. Big sack.
This one right here.
Big sack. Big sack.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Hey, this shit go crazy. This is a highlight tape song, bro.
Boy, prices go stupid.
What is it, young boy?
Shut up,
So they'll
bro.
get another shot
Stop.
on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
I feel the corner route coming.
Everybody said,
And that'll
what?
carry over the
Two,
back line of the end zone.
one,
Touchback.
2, 3, go! I didn't win nothing, Mike Price.
I come from this side. Huh.
Yeah.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up first and 10. A pretty big opening there on first down. 8 yards up to the 33.
Yeah.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's second and 2. Here's a second and 2.
I got a
from the
question
33.
for y'all. So you know how you have a breakout game, right? And then say apparently you get this, like they say they got the stats they're supposed to get.
And then don't do it. This is
Yeah. Okay.
Because the quarterback's been struggling.
Edo Smith got it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
What? Oh my god, bro. Me be getting the luckiest shit, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Like, but that is incredible, bro.
With touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys
Man,
are
bro.
on the
They
board
don't need to make no
in the
adjustments.
first quarter.
Man defense.
Extra point good by
Guard your
Prater.
yard.
And that'll make
Come
our
on.
score 14-7.
Come on. Come on.
After the touchdown, out is Prater. It's a kick.
Alright, bro.
Keep running. I want you to
This
run.
is fielded a couple yards deep.
You don't trust Hurt.
So wrong, bro.
What happened?
Oh, I threw the ball. Turf kicker goes up. He's about to hit the ground. Gets smacked. Fumble. Not fumble. I mean, not fumble. He get hit. The ball falls out. One of his niggas tries to catch it. He doesn't catch it. Bounces off his head. Then one of his niggas catches it.
Oh,
Come on.
no.
It was one of them.
Yeah, I was just too much stuff to go on for me to even. Sorry.
Now Jackson on first down. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is going to be
That was a
intercepted.
hickory dot.
Tre'Davious White with a pick. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago.
Scared to
Things
put
were
that
looking
thing in
pretty
the air,
good.
Al.
And then you get
Oh,
the
yeah.
touchdown on the last drive.
Wow.
Interception.
So that's a lesson
Bruh,
in trying to stay
my nigga
vigilant,
caught a
isn't
pick,
it? You
right?
have
But
to
when he
stay
caught
on
the
top
pick,
of
guess what
things.
happened?
Can't relax
He got
too
smacked.
much, 'cause as you noted,
There was 3
things
niggas under
change.
him, but
Now
he
they gotta go
fell
out
on
there
top of
and
these niggas
get
out of
the spark
bounds,
going
bro.
again and try and slow down this comeback.
I'm telling you, bro.
Bears
You be seeing the
offense
crazy
ready to go
stuff
for their
playing
next
in
drive.
these, bro.
And they're hoping to redo their efforts
Right.
on the
Like,
last
Meese
drive
got
when they
the
got to the end
codes to
zone.
make
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline.
He
Because
started
when you
his
score a
taking you.
touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablets.
Yeah, bro, that's what happened with the Travis Kelce pick,
When you
bro.
scored points,
You get smacked him when he was about to hit the
better
ground.
view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
He
the
really
thing.
be hit sticking all the
McCaffrey
time.
following the penalty. And from the 25, they work this
He's a
to the
hit stick
29,
meister.
a gain of 4.
Hey,
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On the
Odell is OD, bro. Play the week.
In his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Play the week.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on second down and
I gotta slow down.
Play action.
yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Didn't go their way, did it?
You know nobody started doing me, but he be backing his linebackers up and everything. I'm about to just run that.
Got to, and then he can stop doing it.
Cheetah Bay, Obuzier.
Darnold on third down. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards into Chicago, first down.
Man, bro. Stowe made me do it.
On first down,
What?
What's the score?
Campbell making the catch.
It is now 41-6.
Gain there of 12 yards.
Bro,
and a
what?
first down for the Bears.
Stowe made me do
You can
it.
see the timing.
I mean, it was just 13-6 like a second ago.
Right there.
I know.
It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know
Wait, you said
they had
41?
planned for this
Yeah.
and worked hard to make it happen.
DeMarcus Lawrence.
Bro, who you playing, Alan? Are you playing Eddie?
And this will probably be
Yeah.
the last play of the quarter.
What you mean how? I was just chilling, trying to just, hold my yards up, and then said,
Shit, how much-
well, Petey held
how
him
much time is
to we still got a whole quarter left, boss.
Man, y'all game went on that fast? Man, y'all niggas must have started immediately.
Yeah.
Second and 5 now.
Me and me, this first half just in.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown,
To be
Bears.
honest with you, running this man
Deebo
blitz is
Samuel,
going stupid. To
his
be
fifth
honest.
touchdown now on the year.
It's the first time
As
this
they
joint
are an
doesn't
extra
work
point away
like
now from
like
tying
this.
this football game.
I'm about to tell you, this
Just
shit is who you
depends.
are.
Like, I don't know, have you played teams with good
And we've got a
receivers?
tie game here in a back and forth first half.
I mean,
This one tied at
best
14
receiver I
now
played
as he
this
sends
season.
this one away.
No, I said receiving cores.
oh nah.
Yeah,
Not really.
you haven't played anyone who all of their receivers can give your whole team problems.
I'm playing one right now. Then they got 0 passing yards right now.
Oh my god, I was almost gone.
German receivers can give you problems.
We got Robbie Anderson, D-Hop, and Willie Snead, and T.J. Hawkins. I mean, it ain't the Chargers receiving core, but hey.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next
You said that nigga got what?
14-0 lead to begin the ball game. Well, that's
I
good.
Yeah,
did see
D-Hop.
that the other day.
I think
You got
even up
D-Hop,
2 touchdowns, I think
T.J.
this is
Hawkins,
gonna be a walk in
Robbie
the park,
Anderson.
and I think that's why we would see the head coach going
Willie
up and
Snead,
down
all
the
X's.
sidelines, telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going.
He got 0
It's almost
passing
like he
yards.
knew they were going to make their run at him.
Yes, 0 passing yards.
Let's see if they can regroup.
Second half, it's halfway in
They'll
the
end up
second.
getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at
He
third
won't.
down.
Has he thrown the ball?
And I thought they were going to
Yes.
get to him, but instead, he flipped it
That's
on its
Marshawn
head.
Lattimore,
Picked
Alvin.
up positive yards.
Quit testing him. That's 2 picks. That's 2 of them. That's Marshawn.
I'm just waiting for Carlton Davis to get
Yeah,
his.
so he got a breakout.
Yes. He about to be the X factor after this game. He still got 0.
Wow, bro.
A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
This thing is obviously not good, bro.
Forced out to his left.
Changing.
Jamal said, give me that back. Jamal, if you boss me, I'm going to come smack you. Okay, Jamal.
A great time.
Okay.
And give him credit under center instead of
Stretcher
throwing
being-
away. Actually a pretty good job of
Stretcher being
getting
rolled
past the
out
line of
as we
scrimmage,
speak.
not losing yardage. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Well, Brandon, he's had a great day, but sometimes The other guys make a play against you. What's that expression they like to use in the NFL? Those guys get paid too, you know.
Yeah, in college they say, hey, they're on scholarship too. In the NFL, they're getting paid too. With the day he's had, you can have one going the wrong direction. Now a shot taken on third down.
Come on, Tyree.
Incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? What did you see?
I think you got to let them play.
Pick 6. Big Benini, his first career. Yeah, he about to be an 80 after this. Let's go, man. This is what we do, bro. I need y'all to come like this the rest of the year, man.
It's 4th and inches.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The last possession, these guys were able to tie
27-7, baby.
Now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball.
Let's go, man.
Special teams went out there, handled things. They got it.
We need this bounce back game, bro. We need to get right. We need to stay on this track.
2 yards is the pickup there on a first down for Chicago. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Dang, I'm in.
You better get in there.
Brandon, you need so much playing time. He over here on kickoff.
Damn, I ain't good.
You not rocking.
Nah, bro, he be playing, but like my subs are on 100. So like he get in. It's just he don't always get the ball because you know I throw it to who open. Unless I'm angry, I might just throw it at Odell.
He completes this to Sutton. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 30
If Bills beat James, it's playoff starting at 1st and 10.
He said he's gonna miss the playoffs.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first.
The Bills not annoying to play though.
You beat Jake Clifton?
No,
I said if the Bills Jake Clifton.
Back to the ground first, it's McCaffrey. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
He just darted in once he saw the run.
Yeah, I see what I gotta do to beat this nigga. You have to run that inside zone and just throw it short because you just be backing this nigga up.
Yes, sir. E-roll! Let's go.
It's an arrow, bro. Don't disrespect that man. Call him hero.
What you say when they go split?
I'm going cover 0 and I'm listening to everybody. Throw it to Julio, goofy.
In the mess there and making a nice play defensively.
Nigga really just put his running back on.
Tua's throwing again, guys.
That's for real? Great. He probably got to pick that off in the end zone.
They said you're supposed to trade Detroit's pick to y'all.
That will require them to give up.
No, so the trade was gonna be they trade the Dolphins got 3 first rounds, right?
Yeah, we got 3.
The Dolphins got the 5th pick. I think they might just do that straight up, honestly.
Straight up.
RG. Wait, how did the Redskins get RG3? What did they give up again?
I don't know where the Colts were in their draft.
That shit was ridiculous.
Ain't been any another one, baby.
What was y'all pick at originally?
I don't know. It was somewhere. It was high, but it wasn't 2 though.
Yeah, it wasn't 2.
I think it was top 10. I think it was top 10, but it wasn't 2.
Was it top 5?
Both of these picks are both
No, it
top
wasn't top
5.
5.
An incomplete pass leads to second.
I'm an Igbenini got 2 picks.
Jackson. The connection
He did. And he canceled Devontae Smith. I didn't never realize that until I realized why he ain't had no catches.
They had an African on.
From the gun, it's Jackson. Completes it to Aguilar.
Bro, Anthony Gordon 5 for 6, 167.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
25, 40.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run.
I made it into the top 5 after playing terrible.
But it is so tough to cover that route.
Yo, DK Metcalf is wild, bro. What's up?
Just clear out with the double move.
Come out of the bunch.
Yes.
Out of the bunch wide?
The bunch wide, bro, the bunch wide is better than the whatchamacallit too.
Yeah, give me a PR.
Remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles? The coach. The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin Bush came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Play,
On third down,
Jackson. I don't know why he doesn't have Jair and Dory Jackson following Hollywood. And
bro, because his name is Chopper the Boss. Any more questions?
He don't set it.
Oh, why did I do it? Had a nigga wide open, man.
Bro, I have Hollywood and Odell on the same side of the field with
Had a nigga wide open.
The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his first down.
What's the score, Pete?
14-10. I threw a pick six. Nigga wide open.
Dancing to his left.
I don't know what Meese be doing.
He just
He
throws
kind
this
of
one
be
away.
strapping.
Smart decision.
Odell, why did you stand
to the end zone?
But nah, Pete, you honestly are going to have to tote that.
So after the
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been doing. But he's not but good at all. So I ain't worried about that at all. Nigga he doesn't even have 100 passing yards.
You're strapping him?
Man, it's bad.
It's bad.
And maybe a measure of revenge
Like that.
there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Jared Cook, I'm gonna need you to block, sir.
Escaping
Whoa!
pressure right.
Bro, are you kidding me?
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the wall.
Oh my God, what a dime.
We were right.
Odell's going crazy.
Able to improvise and get
Annoying
the
thing in
first.
this game.
Now the Jags will use
What
the
route?
second of their time as the clock's going
Come out
to
here
Yeah.
and faithfully see if
Because
we
it's,
can get
cause it's broke for
so
no
it's
reason.
first and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. From the gun,
I want to see if it works once your corners real good.
touchdown.
Yeah, I want to see if it works
He scored on the ground and through the air. And once again,
Yo, this
the
nigga Big John's be
Jaguars
breaking
break out
hella
in front.
tackles, bro.
And while that touchdown does not give them an
See, when I can
insurmountable lead,
control the pace, bro,
it's still
I
a lead, and that always feels good
don't
to a
have to
team.
be
They'd
sitting
love
up
to take
here
that
in my
into the
chair.
lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown, man. You're looking forward, coaching them up. From
Yo, this nigga Duke Johnson, bro.
Connect on the extra
Tell
point,
me.
and that will make
Bro,
this
this nigga be shaking niggas out of their boots,
Tucker now to
mama.
kick it away following
Really?
the touchdown.
10 carries, 70 yards.
Short kick here. Fielded
Go ahead and take that to the
17.
fourth quarter.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I get running my football team out on the field.
It's caught inside the 25.
Jordan Brooks.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Wow, Tyree Jackson, are you kidding me, man?
Second touchdown of the game, number 8.
You didn't throw that ball that bad, brother.
And the Bears have once again taken the lead.
Come on, dude. Now's not the time for that bullshit.
Prater on to add the extra point.
Trey Burton.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Oh. You put 20 up on you? Yeah.
34-7 going in the half.
After the touchdown,
I got
it's
560
Prater to kick.
Oh,
How much should
geez.
I score 40 before half?
Yeah.
And
I
this
don't
will be
care
a
what this man's
touchback
going
as
to
that
do.
sails over the end line.
I already
Okay,
have
Jay
my
Hammer.
breakout game. I don't care.
Well, so you say you going for that player of the week now, huh?
Pretty much. I need to.
Oh, okay.
You gonna have to see me for it. Anthony Gordon throwing one incompletion.
How aggressive are you going to be in this one? Not as aggressive as I
I'm in
probably
the second
would want
quarter.
to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it.
Crochet, can you make some shake?
Low and steady, fellas. All we need is 3 points right here, fellas. All we need is 3 points right here.
Oh,
Awfully enticing.
I should have waited a second.
Talk me into it.
On 2nd and 10, Jackson, he finds his running back, Mixon. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
I understand, bro. I was not playing good last week. We just needed a little time to recuperate. We needed to lose 3 in a row.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. He's going to
Crochet.
deep, middle of the field.
Crochet.
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, I'm about to sit Odell in a second. Yeah, we know that Brandon Ayuk some shake today.
And now the up man has it. It's a fake.
41-7, 37 seconds left in the half.
Well short as they stop
Does Brandon Ayuk see the field?
Oh, he coming in. Hey, Dad, Odell got his 2 tugs in the first half. He about to sit. We'll let Ayuk rock out.
Prater's kick is good. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus?
Yes,
When's the last time you played drop?
The field goal. Not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Oh, so you ain't played that,
will
man.
send it away following the made field goal.
This is the first time I played him since Volume 1.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That boy Uzi really going stupid.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, I think I'm going to peek back into the top 5 passing yards and touchdowns.
Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
He's got 600 yards, 8
touchdowns. Crazy quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin.
You so fucking mean, bro.
Go to the locker room, start over.
It's been a shootout.
What you say to me?
You so mean if you doing to that man, man.
I'm mean.
You're mean, bro. Why would you do that to Eddie? Eddie's a nice dude.
Man, I can't stand you, bro.
Bro, he done threw another pick to Chris West.
Boy dropped 10. He dropped 10 tugs on somebody.
Can we get to the second half, please?
When a game is within striking distance like this.
I done got the ball back in less than 13 seconds. I'm
emphasizing the things that went well in the
out here throwing jump balls there. He's got his. But you better calm down.
You got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive.
We're gonna run this read option, Tyree. If you don't gotta get down.
Still, you gotta get down.
You don't gotta get down, my boy.
The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12.
Touchdown, man. Duke Johnson.
Throwing now.
Everybody got
first down. Being chased out left. He's going to take off with it. Man, he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
This Duke Johnson first touchdown in the year.
Nice work to get 7 out of that.
May that strawberry deals, bro.
On second down, here's Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind.
Oh, he got a D on him.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Yeah, I want to drink.
Hey, yo, he tough.
Didn't y'all say it don't matter if drop defense or not?
It don't.
Jackson, and he fires.
Yeah,
He defense right now.
Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say
but this defense is nice, but they ain't playing
trying to
nice.
tell us is they believe it's a
not
matchup
calling
game
the
at
right
that
play.
point, and they like some matchups that they had.
4-6,
They could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Nah, he's not in no 4-6 today.
Hey, look now. Hey, look, I guarantee you after this game, you can come in and chat and be like, bro, this nigga pass for us, bro. But every time he's getting sacked, bro, he's just standing back there, bro.
At the 38. Play action. Now Jackson
Moving around and nothing.
No, bro. I mean, you know he's backing up, of course.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Dexter Lawrence able
This
to
man
get
really
a
running
loss of
the ball.
about 3. The following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Those are dying.
Now it's Jackson. Under pressure again, and down he
Hey,
goes
but he
again.
ultimately not leading his run back in the block or nothing.
Sack that time, Taven Bryan.
Another Texas start to have a good drive, quite like
Look,
a big
that's
loss
a
on
touchdown.
sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd
What's the
and
score?
long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
An old
Keep
Mo
playing this cover
is a very, very simple man.
They go play action now. Jackson. This one caught by Ridley. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough.
He's only threw that thing 14 times, man. That's what I call elite strappage.
From him right there. Plays like that. Why he's
Elite
number 4
strappage,
in the
man.
league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments.
No, wow, I couldn't get on one of our receivers, bro. It don't matter. We came out there and empty. See that boy Miles get lit up down there, man. Let me take that lit up.
In order to get open.
We'll come out there and empty.
Hey, what's the score?
21-9. He only scored because I threw a pick 6. One for that, he would have had 3 points.
Three.
They was getting Anthony Brown for that nigga Demary Bird. That's literally why I traded for him.
They just running, looking at each other, like I said.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down.
She was locked up. I don't know why he even clicked on.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
That's true. That should have been 3, man.
Oh my God, pick the ball off.
Bro, that's Gilmore.
Stop it. 14. Darnold, he'll let this go deep for. It got his man complete. Way down to the 32.
It's working.
Huge play there for Chicago. 40.
Wow.
So the
Yeah, no one to block. Like when they do that, they don't realize how quick. Like, are you doing it out of the nickel?
Shotgun hit off down to McCaffrey.
Yeah.
That's Gilly. Pete, he's strapping him, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quick hitter inside, and that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and
Him and Jalen Ramsey, but them niggas
run through. Didn't happen.
that nigga Jalen Ramsey shooting about laying up boom, nigga.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Darnold got a man open.
Jalen Ramsey couldn't straight laying shit, nigga.
He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got
Boom! That's how I be sounding to that be, nigga. Boom!
again, he picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover and double and triple and do what you have to do? But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection.
I'll take
it
that.
doesn't matter how
That's
many
3.
guys are
Superstar me.
Certainly looks to be in that groove.
Superstar me.
And he'll go down
Superstar
here
me.
at the 12-yard line.
Marshawn Lattimore.
Just a yard
He
on
already
the
is
catch there.
superstar.
It'll be 2nd
I
and
meant
9.
X-Factor. My fault.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes it 2nd and 9.
You saying the same thing right now, baby.
Got his man, and it's caught for
I'll never
Chicago
forget that.
touchdown.
Strapping man.
Cortland Sutton there to make the grab as the Bears
Niggas
push
used to be
from
sick
out
under
in
that shit.
front.
Niggas used to say, man, it's overpowered. I'm like, nigga, what is this, nigga?
You ain't got people that can get open.
And his
We'll
guys
see
will
if
take a
this is
10-point
bonus.
lead.
65 to 20.
Oh, yeah, big fumble. Pick that up.
Final score.
Let's go to the crib, Lonnie. Go to the crib, Lonnie. Get that XP, boy. Get that XP, boy.
See what Brandon
And
you
they
got
will
for
not
me
get a
today.
chance to return this one.
Hey, me about to be hot, bro. Hey, I picked up the fumble and I ran like all the way across the field, bro. That nigga chasing me. He
Jaguars
about to
come
be
to
hot.
line to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board
He's
last
not
time.
being
They
mean to
really
Marcus
lost field
Speaks,
goal to do so.
He's typing.
That'd be perfect.
Nowhere to escape, and he
Yeah, I know
goes
he's about to say
down.
something.
Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria.
Brandon Ayuk first catch 75 to the pockets.
Yeah, he said, bro.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah, and bro, he played cover 4 palms.
Flat out can never handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
I don't need to fuck my D-line. I need to fuck them seats, fuck them DBs.
He said, bro,
Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very
How,
often.
bro? Like, how niggas get to me the best there?
He traded a lot to get Garrett, actually.
We'll see this a little bit more often.
He's making trades. You traded Diggs. That's your fault.
I didn't understand that trade. Like, when I saw that on the beginning, I was like, why is he out of all people trading a receiver that's good and not old at all?
From the gun to give to Mixon. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to lead.
But so, if you didn't trade Diggs, this wouldn't be my game plan.
Carlton Davis.
And he will find Ridley.
Let's
That's
go,
complete.
man.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 41-yard
I'm an
line.
Ayuk first catch of the game, 75 to the crib.
6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room.
All he did, right? He said, let Bobby spin.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down.
I'll take this thing out of here.
Jackson on first down. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Devin Bush able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He'll try and run it, and they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. Lamar Jackson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. So here we go now as the Jaguars will go for 2. Now Jackson from the gun, he'll throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know what I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense. Right?
That's true. You've said that before. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Golden able to record his 5th sack of the season. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed.
He's got a man, complete. So with a big gainer anyways, he'll go ahead and take that instead of the pass interference call.
They didn't need the penalty. It would have been different, right, if they had somehow lost some yardage somewhere, but they did not. Gained all they could, down to the spot of the foul. Nothing to be gained by taking the penalty.
Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State. On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Throwing is Jackson. Dumps it off to Mixon. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a second down.
Mike, 55. Check.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson buying time to his left. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to regain the lead. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Hey, let's go. 56.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Darnold. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Right there. 56. Let's go.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now it's Darnold. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling.
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked.
One universal in football, when it's a kicking situation, all right, you're kicking a field goal, an extra point, you're punting, you never want to hear a second thud. That means the block has occurred. Imagine being the guys on the bench right now, the defensive unit. They thought they were going to get a cushion when they went back out on the field. That's no longer there.
They had the chance to take a second-half lead, but the special teams unit, they said, not on our watch. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. From the 35 on 2nd down, Jackson. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a 1st down. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Forced out to it, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. He's got the first down here inside the 30. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Nine yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. And this is caught, and that could seal it. It's a touchdown. And there was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Here's Jackson. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Yeah, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught at the 25. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 50 yards. Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. He's back to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. That's complete to his tight end, Higbee. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. That one a gain of 20 in a first down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Out to his left. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Now Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Jags, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7-3. They will hit the road next week for a date with the Oakland Raiders. Meanwhile, for Chicago, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. They'll be off to Minneapolis next week for a look at new U.S. Bank Stadium and a date with the Vikings. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.